This video is going to be a review of the Limm resistance loop bands. Alright, so I picked this thing up on Amazon. I'm going to leave a link in the description in case you want to buy it. Let's see what it says online. It says 12-inch. They're 12-inch loops that are 2 inches wide. You can buy the thing like I did, which has 5 different bands with different resistance levels. Carry bag for easy travel. Don't think I'm going to need that. You can also buy, let's see, you can buy a set of 3 red ones that are all the heavy, extra heavy, X heavy. Wait, 3 that are all heavy. You can buy 3 black ones that are extra heavy. And you can buy 3 that are the Pro Series that are 2X heavy, 3X heavy, and 4X heavy. So this thing cost me, I think, 13 bucks or something. Why did I buy this? Well, before I tell you why I bought it, make sure you do a thumbs up, subscribe, or a like on my channel. It definitely helps me out as a creator. If there's a product you want me to review, if I can get a hold of it, I'll do the review. And if you want to donate to my channel, please ask for my PayPal info. So let me take these things out of the box. Why did I buy this? Because when I was going to the YMCA and I was using some of the machines, I don't remember what it's called. Is it the hip flexors, the abductors? I think it's the abductors. So you've got your legs. Let's imagine that these are your legs. They're not. They're my hands. Let's imagine they're your legs. So you've got one exercise where when the legs are together, you want to go outward like that. It's a pretty good simulation of legs, huh? You want to go outward like that to work one muscle, and then the other machine, you want to use it where you're going inward. Now, it's kind of hard with something like this to do an inward, but you can do it. You might not get 100% results, but you can do it. So I bought it mainly because it's very inexpensive. Okay, that's a nice little carrying case with one of the loops. I like that a lot of them are coming out with these now. So I thought this was a really good price. And what do we have? A little instruction manual here. Okay, I'm a guy, so I won't be reading that right now. But extra light probably will not be able to use it. Well, never say you can't use the extra lights and the lights, because when you're using less resistance, you can do a lot more of them and you can start strengthening muscles. So going light is really not a bad thing. Medium, I'll probably be able to handle the medium. Heavy, I don't know if I can handle the heavy. And extra heavy, probably can't handle that. So what I'm going to do, I like that they label all the packages with what they are, and good for them, not making you have to struggle with the scissors to take these out of the package and then damage it. So let's just keep the video rolling. I'll get all of these out. And then what I'm going to do, just to make everybody happy, is I'm going to get on the floor and somehow get the camera. I don't have a camera person. So I'm going to get on the floor and test these things out and see if they do what I wanted them to do, or how they work, how they feel. 12 inches, you know, if you're a woman, 12 inches is probably a lot, but 12 inches, I don't know, for a guy, well, these are going to stretch, so that's probably going to work. You don't want them too tight, you don't want them too loose. Too loose is never good, too tight is definitely never good. So all I'm going to do is hey, I like that. All I'm going to do is and I mumbled all that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to try to test this out. Get the tripod set up by the door, and you can watch me test these and see how they go. Again, remember that thumbs up and subscribe. All right, here we go. Off to the floor. Now, this is going to be really hard to record, but I've got the, what was this? Was this the light or the extra light? This is the extra light. All right, I've done 4 of those, and I can feel them in the outer part of my thigh already. This is just not something that we normally do. So this part of the body gets weak. Now, you can do that at the feet. You can do it at the ankles. Let's try it a little higher up. If you know, this is the thin one, so it's folding all over the place. Oh boy, ow. I'm feeling that right in the hip over here. And that's on light. So I can tell you already, I'm happy with this because I need it. Wow, do I need it. All right, so now we're going to do the light one next. All right, you just saw me do, what, 5 of those with the light one. My outer thighs are killing me already. Man, do they hurt. So you can do this all the way, as I said, you can do this from the ankles, you can do it up the leg, you can do it from the thigh, you're using different parts of the muscle. Oh, does that hurt. Ow. Oh. 2. 3. Okay, I got to be careful because I'm going to be in major pain. I didn't think that the extra light, was going to be useful at all. Oh my God, my outer thighs. Believe me, I am not suffering hurt. This proves to me this was a good purchase. It shows me how weak these muscles are. Ow. Okay, seriously, I am hurting so bad. What size? I've got the medium on here. I put it on the tripod so I could lean backward. You can do this laying down. You can do this sitting up like I'm doing with my hands behind my back, propping myself up. You can do it lying on your side and doing the raising one leg upward. Let's try this with the medium now. Oh! So the other thing you can do besides just doing the in and out and in and out, or outward and then inward, you can do that and you can hold it because that's contracting the muscle also. And that's working it. Okay, so remember before how I said when you're on those machines, you normally go outward to work one side of the muscle, and then you have another one where you're pressing inward to do the inner part of the muscle. So you can't really do that with this. But I know my hip flexors and all of those muscles down there, ow, are really weak, and I had no idea how weak they were. The medium I was able to push through. I think I'm going to be in real pain tomorrow because these muscles are in need of lots of work. So we're going to try the heavy now. If you're somebody who's in really good shape, you might want to buy that extra heavy or the heavy. Catching my breath here. Okay, I can barely move this thing. Let me flatten this out a little bit. That's the unfortunate thing with a band like this is there's no way that it's not going to fold when you're setting up. Let's try it again. Oh, I got to say right now, just using the first one, what was that, the extra light, I was totally hurting. And I know I'm going to be hurting really bad later on. So depending on where on your leg these are, it's going to affect different parts of the leg, the muscle. It's definitely going to work the hips. This is a little easier now. Oh, you know why it's easier? It's easier because I can't. I'm using different muscles, but I can't stretch out a lot. Okay, I can't go outward a lot. So you can do some exercises with your arms and strapping this over your hands. I didn't buy it for that. This is the extra heavy. Oh boy, is that thick. This is the extra heavy. So it's just a little awkward for me to set it up because I've got a tripod between my legs and I'm on a floor. Whew. Yeah, this, I can't, there's so much. The extra heavy, I would say, unless you are some really powerful buff person, buying the 2X, the 3X, the 4X, or the extra heavy, or whatever that other one was, the heavy or the extra heavy, you're not going to need that. I would buy the variety pack like I bought. I can barely move this, which means that it's strengthening because it's a tighter, it requires more strength to do it. So this is building the muscle. But you can see I only have, ow, ow, ow. It's definitely building the muscle like a heavier weight, which is a good thing. But you also want to be able to have a good range of motion. So I'm going to go finish off the video by trying the last two, which were the first two. And we'll see how this is. Yeah, for the price, you really can't beat it. This is really thin material. But most of these bands last a long, long time, so I'm not worried about that. It's got to be thin material because it is a lighter strength. So we're going to go back on. This is the first one that I did. Oh. It's easier to do now. Wow. This is a good product. This is, if everybody bought this thing, they'd be walking around with really powerful or strong leg muscles, thigh muscles, flexors or abductors or whatever. Now this is much easier to do. You can see I'm able to just woo-hoo. So I like it. Now, and the reason that is because I went from progressively weak to a progressively from a weaker one to a progressively stronger one. So let's go try what I wanted to try. What was the one? Is that the medium? I want to try the light. The light, the extra light and the light, those were the two that I did first, and I was really feeling it. And I'm feeling it now in the outer thigh. So, maybe I'll look at the instruction book later and see what they offer. Not perfectly even. I like this. I have to say the green one, the light one, is probably my favorite one now. Look at how much more I'm able to go outward, and it's able to work. It's working from the almost by the hip down to the knee, whereas the black one, the heavier one, was working the muscle, but it wasn't giving me a lot of flexibility, mobility, range of motion. So, oh man. My recommendation, this is totally worth the money. You're going to get a workout with this stuff. I have sweat on my forehead now. You're going to get a good workout with this, and you're going to feel it. And it's not going to cost you a lot of money to do. So is the company's name on here? Man. That's the company, Limm. I'm going to put a link in my description. If you want to click on it, you can buy it through Amazon, and it will give me a little bit of credit for doing the video. And thanks for watching. Really, I don't know how much I'm going to use the extra. Ow, man. My leg, my thighs. It's not my legs, it's my upper thighs. And the back of the leg. It's from here. I'm feeling it. Oh, my God. The back of the leg is where I'm feeling it. I'm feeling it all into the hip, up here, and right to, it's all the upper leg. I'm sure there have got to be some exercises or stretching that might work the lower, but I bought this because I need to develop my abductors and hip flexors, and I'm really happy with it.